Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the week of November 1st. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Leo, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me. That is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. See what we have here for you for this first week of November. All right, make sure everything is in view and we'll get right into it for you. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the King of Wands. So this is a really nice card. This card's been showing up all week for people. This is the energy of passion, all right? In the workplace, the King of Wands would be the most passionate person in the room. But oftentimes you'll find the King of Wands self-employed or doing something on their own, doing side hustles if they're not self-employed, following their passion in some way, shape, or form. This is also somebody who is successful in enterprise. They're wealthy, they're well-to-do. And along with that, in sort of relationships, this is like the entrepreneur. Another, if I have not already said that, like another way of looking at the King of Wands is the entrepreneur. And it's somebody who, it doesn't matter what gender you are, okay? This is just a masculine energy. But in relationships, the King of Wands does have a tendency of, it has a bad rap of being like player energy. It doesn't mean that every King of Wands is like that, but it can mean just somebody who is passionate about people and so therefore jumps between people, between relationships. But you certainly can be in a relationship with the King of Wands. It would be a passionate relationship if nothing else. But taking a look here, you have a really nice reading. So right away in the middle, you have the World. The World is a very good card. This is the completion of a cycle, okay? This is somebody who has gone through the entire hero's journey. They've gone through all 22 major arcanas and they're at the end of their journey. And with that, it's Saturnian, it's Saturn energy. It's the sort of coming of age where you have sort of graduated, okay? And it provides you with an opportunity to look back on the journey you've taken, look back on the cycle you have just completed, and ask yourself what you can do to improve for the next cycle, which is coming up. And that is implied with the World. Now, there is a reward, though. There is a reward that comes with the World at the end of the cycle. So victory, success, good things coming for you in the middle. Of course, that middle card, if you've watched my readings before, I like to say spills into the rest of the reading, and so it's an important card. But you have the King of Wands with the World. You also have my classic self-employment combination here of Ace of Wands, King of Wands. So some of you, I almost feel like you've decided to start something, and I almost feel like the end of like what you used to do for employment or for enterprise may be here. And with that, the start of something new with employment or enterprise is also coming in. So in the past, you have the Three of Cups, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords. Now, what could be happening here is you could be completing a cycle with a friend or a person or a group of people. Like you may find yourself not really hanging out with the same people anymore. I do feel like kind of this other storyline that I'm getting here is I do feel like some of you are maybe going through a sort of spiritual awakening in some way. And sometimes when that happens, like the people we've always hung out with naturally fade away, or the people we've find our company in naturally sort of fall away, because it's like two frequencies are now like starting to split and diverge. And like you're going on this different frequency here, Leo, where I feel like there are new people entering. You do have this moon card, which is deception, envy. It's a card potentially warning of caution, maybe saying something is not as it appears. That's why I feel like I'm getting those sort of vibes here with this friend group, or this group of people that you may have socialized with this Three of Cups, where it's like, you almost feel like an energetic shift or change in the company that you keep, I feel like. Not everybody's going to be going through that, but I do feel like some of you are. And then lastly, you have this Nine of Swords, which is someone who's having a nightmare. When I get this card in this lower row, I do like to say, like, pay attention to dreams at this time. We are in Scorpio season. Scorpio season historically have crazy dreams, wild, vivid dreams during Scorpio season. And the thing is about your dream and the dreams world is that it is the subconscious. And this lower row is your subconscious mind. So I feel like something going on here, maybe something keeping you up late at night, something maybe making you anxious here, Leo. It could be around this group that you're just like finding yourself not compatible with anymore. Now, in your current situation, you have the Two of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Wands. So this is a really nice energy here. So we've talked about how you're completing some sort of cycle. Some of you like leaving the group you used to be a part of, or leaving the job or the enterprise situation you were a part of, and starting something new, okay? Starting something new. But with that, you have this Two of Wands, which is like realizing here that you are at a fork in the road. You are on this path here, and things are beginning to diverge and split into two different ways. And I do feel like you're maybe potentially saying to yourself, like, I really want to follow this path, but other people that I've known and I'm familiar with are going down here. And for you, it's like there's this coming of age situation where you're like, well, sacrifices need to be made. And I feel like you're passionately walking down the other path, is what I feel like saying for some of you. You've completed something here. You also have this Ten of Wands, something becoming a burden here and in your subconscious level. Be very careful about the words that you choose, because they have an effect on the subconscious mind, okay? This can become a burden here. I also feel like maybe the content that you're watching, something like that going on, where it's either the words, the content, or somebody is becoming a burden here. And it may not be known now, but take a look at this. In the future, it will be, because you have the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the High Priestess takes the things in the subconscious and makes them known. It's hidden knowledge coming to the surface. And for you, I feel like there's something deep, dark, repressed, or something hidden. It doesn't have to be dramatic, but it could be just something hidden that's coming forward here, that's bubbling up. And I feel like it's something with this group, or it's something with whatever this caution here, this word of caution is. The High Priestess, though, is the most intuitive card in the tarot. And so you want to make sure that you are trusting yourself and you're trusting your intuition here around the move that you're making, the path that you're choosing, because it looks incredible. The Ace of Wands is my favorite card. This is a card of side hustles, passions, turning a passion into a profit, cashing in on some sort of project that you've been wanting to do. Any business started under the Ace of Wands typically works out. And so you have a real shot here. You have a big idea here, Leo. And it looks like that's where you're headed. Some people may not get it, but you have to trust yourself and your intuition here. There could be even support being made available from other sources with this Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady growth, okay? This is something that, the Knight of Pentacles is like arrivals. It's like something you've been wanting to have happen financially or materially, finally coming. It feels like a breath of fresh air when the Knight of Pentacles comes in, because there's been some time associated with it. Let's go ahead and clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. I also really appreciate you being here, Leo. And check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here to clarify this situation even more. All right, Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Definitely feel like you have a vision. You 100% have a vision. Lady Venus, or excuse me, Lady Nada, heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And okay, Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Respectfully going your own way here with that Mercury, speaking up with love here, respectfully going your own way, especially as you have this, look, heart awakening. I felt like some of you maybe are going through an awakening or a spiritual awakening, which I said here in the beginning. Weight. What else do we have? What else is coming forward? Recovery. And can we get one more, please? Can we get one more? Okay, remain positive. You know, I do feel like, you know, this is making sense because the Knight of Pentacles does suggest like something that's not happening overnight. And that's what I'm feeling with that weight card, where it's like, whatever it is that you're building here, you've been wanting to do this for a long time. This has been on your mind for quite some time now. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else wants to come forward here. We're gonna pull some additional tarot cards. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, wow, and the King of Wands again. So we have the King of Wands here, King of Wands coming in. Passions here are coming out in this Scorpio season to start this month of November for the collective, okay? I really don't know how many times, almost every reading has had the King of Wands in some way, and you have it twice here. Passions are coming out for you, and that's not a bad thing. I feel like whatever it is that you're being drawn towards, I feel like it's so exciting that it's even maybe coming through your dreams, or it's coming through the subconscious in some way with this Nine of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the Moon cut through any sort of feelings of doubt. Okay, the Moon can indicate deception. It could indicate doubt in some way. I also feel like this High Priestess, for some reason I feel like the High Priestess is you doubting your intuition. You're supposed to trust your intuition. The Queen of Swords cuts through anything that's not serving them. They get to the chase and they don't let anyone stand in their way, block them from success. And so that's what I feel like you are being called on and really pushed towards doing here. Seven of Cups, choice, confusion. Seeing all of the many cups available and on the table for you, especially as it relates to your group situation, your social circle here with that Three of Cups, and recognizing that I feel like something's changing for you. It may feel a little challenging at first, which is maybe also why this Nine of Swords is coming in the subconscious, but you are recognizing that this is a divergence that happens as you complete cycles, as you come of age here. And that's what I feel like is happening. You have this Page of Cups, you have this, wow, this Ace of Pentacles, and this Page of Swords. So double pages here. News, offers, opportunities. Two or more pages always coming in. But the Ten of Wands, you know, it's interesting. That Page of Swords, out of all of the pages, I don't want to say like one is worse or better or bad or good, whatever, because every card here has so many different meanings, and it all depends on blending, like the way that you look at all of the cards together and everything. But the Page of Swords can be a challenging one in that it does represent delays, and it can represent disappointing news to some capacity. It could also be news of curiosity. It can also mean curiosity and analytical thinking and things like that. But the Ten of Wands with the Page of Swords and this element here with weight, there's an element of time associated in this reading, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, where something's not happening as quickly, and this is a test. This is being provided as a test for you from the universe for you to pass or fail. Not to put pressure on you, but I do feel like be patient here and realize that there's something coming. This manifestation's coming. The Ace of Pentacles, it's here, okay? Pentacle being provided, thrown out to you here, handed to you. There's a new beginning afoot. Double aces, always a good sign in any reading, and it's a big win. You also have this Knight of Pentacles here, financial support becoming made available, or new starts in the material in some way. Page of Cups, new offers. Again, new happy offers. Page of Cups is a really nice one. some sort of new happy offer that brings you joy. Could also be start of a relationship. I just don't feel relationship energy here. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment card. Wow. Some of you are, this is, if I were to choose a spiritual awakening card, it would be the Judgment card. Like out of any card here, it would absolutely be the Judgment card. And so some sort of rebirth, inner calling that you're being pulled towards with the Knight of Pentacles. Probably that's been brewing for quite some time now. And I feel like at a certain point you're saying, Leo's saying, you know what, like I don't really care what other people think, or if other people think I'm crazy. Here it is, I'm following this path. Along with that, as you follow your path, this Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, that's a really nice, whatever idea you've been thinking about as I've been reading this, looks good, okay? Obviously timelines change, you have to put in the effort, but the Four of Wands, Ace of Wands is stability, foundations, through a new enterprise or a passion of yours. And the Two of Pentacles here is juggling or fluctuating wealth, but it can also mean weighing decisions, weighing options. Here's the deal, that High Priestess is under it, and it's like, I feel like you have this, your intuition is not wrong, Leo. What I want to tell you is that your intuition is not wrong as you make this decision or this choice. Like, really trust it, okay? Really, really trust it. What else do we have here? Okay, you have great fortune, concern, main male, adjudication, bad health, imprisonment. Not cards that people love to see, but you do have, you do have this best card here in this Kipper deck, which is Great Fortune. Great Fortune is a massive change, a massive positive increase in your financial or your material situation. Very good if you're starting enterprises. You also have the Sudden Wealth card here, 777 energy. I don't know what's going on. I don't read bad health as typically as like a health situation. I read it as like the health of the health of a relationship or the health of a situation. I don't really read it as like negative, like physical health. I feel like there's this like social group or this circle that you are a part of that is not as healthy as it once was, and you recognize that and you're moving away. Courthouse imprisonment, some of you could be in a legal situation. Again, imprisonment I read as being imprisoned in your situation and trying to get out of your situation. And there's just something in the subconscious, probably through dreams, that's concerning you or coming forward, and you'll work through it. Maybe someone coming forward, stepping forward, doesn't matter what gender they are, but courtship, main male, could be coming forward for you. I also feel like what could be coming forward to offer you, someone could be offering you business opportunities, partnerships in some way. But overall, this is a really nice reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Always grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next one.